Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new era, a fresh start to Universe Mode. And ladies and gentlemen, to kick us off, we got the Motor City
The
Machine
following
Guns.
contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 420 pounds, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time coming for a new era. And these men looking to gain position heading into Lyon, France for a backlash where every championship is vacant. But their opponents are also looking to gain momentum, looking to gain positions in the power rankings. The LWO, Cruz del Toro, mentored by Ray Phoenix. Ladies and gentlemen, the LWO.
At a combined weight of 365 pounds, Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro, the LWO!
The LWO have something to prove here tonight. Now is the time to do it. We are about 4 weeks out towards Lyon, France for Backlash. And these men look ready for competition. Let's get this match underway. Looks like Cruz del Toro and Chris Sabin looking to get things started here in this matchup. There's the neck breaker by Del Toro. And now Del Toro with the moonsault. LWO looking to build momentum here. What a kick to the back off the rope. Misses the axe handle. And now Chris Sabin with the back body drop. Picking up Cruz del Toro. And now sending Del Toro into the Motor City Machine Guns corner. And now here comes the teamwork by the veterans in Motor City Machine Guns. Beautiful teamwork. And now here, this is Alex Shelley. And another moonsault by Motor City Machine Guns, now going for the pin. And a kick out before one. Charles Robinson was in position there. What a nice super kick by Del Toro, sending Alex Shelley into the corner. Tags to Wilde. Big body shot. Kick to the midsection, and now Alex Shelley looking to pin Del Toro. And a kick out. Off the ropes goes Shelley into a clothesline. Didn't get all of it back. And now there's the kick and the combination. Down goes Del Toro. And now, what is Alex Shelley thinking? Missing the clothesline. And now Del Toro plants him with the DDT. But now, here comes Del Toro. Finding a strike, but Motor City Machine Guns once again reversing. Off the ropes into a reversal by Del Toro. The combination caught the boot and a DDT by Shelley. Going for the pin on Del Toro. And a kick out one. And now Alex Shelley sending Del Toro into the corner. Tags in Chris Sabin. Looking for the double super kick connects. And now tags. Here comes Joaquin Wilde. On the ropes. And now Chris Sabin looking to lay out Wilde on the ropes there. And now what does Sabin have in mind here? Sending him back into the corner. Tags in Shelley once again clothesline, and now here comes the masterclass of the Motor City Machine Guns. Oh, there's the knee to the throat, and there's the kick to the back of the skull, going for the pin, and a kick out at one. The LWO looking to gain some gold here in the WWE. Tags once again. Here comes Chris Sabin into another super kick. And now here's the tag to Del Toro once again. Big chop. And now there's a punch into the Exploder suplex. Big knee to the face. And there's Sabin rolling out of the ring. Big miss by Del Toro. And now Chris Sabin looking to tap. But Del Toro trying to send Sabin in the ring, and there's the reverse neckbreaker. Getting back inside the ring. Wild getting up. Sabin on the outside. Looking for the total rolled Hurricane Rana. And now the LWO gain full control of this match. And there's the tope, but misses. Now Sabin trying to attack Wild, but there's Del Toro with the Hurricane Rana. Getting inside the ring is Del Toro. Charles Robinson is a count of 4. Into a suplex, but Sabin finds the reversal, taking out the knee of Wild. Count of 6 by Charles Robinson. Now both teams are back inside the ring. Sabin taking out Wild, but Del Toro takes out Sabin. Big reversal by Sabin. Into the Insecure, didn't connect with all of it though. Into the ropes goes Sabin, ducked under Del Toro, the jump. Into the elbow to the back. Now what does Cruz Del Toro have in mind? Tagging in Wild here. Big axe handle down on Sabin. Big punch, big reversal by Sabin, and now Sabin with the DDT. Tagging in Alex Shelley now. And now Shelley with the axe handle once again to Wild. Going up to the top rope. Alex Shelley with that splash. Going for the pin, but Cruz Del Toro is there to break up the pin. Alex Shelley on the apron, looking for the splash once again. What does Alex Shelley have in mind? Big knee to the head. And now Shelley getting reversed by Joaquin Wild into the Hurricane Rana. Big punch. Into a Hurricane Rana, planning Shelley. Tagging in Cruz Del Toro now. And now there's the drop kick by Cruz Del Toro, going for the pin, and a kick out by Shelley out 1. Charles Robinson calling this match down the line. Shelley rolling to the ropes. Don't know if this is a smart idea. Elbows to the back now by Cruz Del Toro. Into a big slam. Cruz Del Toro going to the top. Look at Shelley trying to crawl to the corner and splash to the back. Now Cruz Del Toro have Shelley in position. Cruz Del Toro with the Phoenix Splash didn't connect. And now Alex Shelley with the Insecure. Tagging in Chris Sabin now. And Cruz Del Toro rolling out of the ring. Chris Sabin showboating. Cruz del Toro, sending him into the corner. Big form. Down goes Sabre. Tags to Joaquin Wilde now. And now Wilde with the Hurricane Rana on Sabre. And another moonsault to the back of Sabin, but Sabin got up instantly into the corner. Big drop kick, down goes Sabin again. Sabin reversing Wilde into the corner of the LWS. This is not where Sabin wants the control to be. And now Sabin with the sit-out powerbomb out of the corner, going for the pin, and a kick out at 1. And now Wilde looking for a move, but Sabin, big reversal into another powerbomb. Ladies and gentlemen, Sabin sending Wilde into the corner, tagged, and now Motor City Machine Gun looking to going for the pin, and there's Del Toro breaking up the pin almost instantly. And now Alex Shelley going to the top rope, double slipstep, going for the pin now. Is this going to be enough to gain momentum? And it is. Motor City Machine Guns picked up a massive win. First win.
Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns.
First win of this new era. And ladies and gentlemen, we still have a packed show here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, huge momentum towards France. But let's get in to the next match. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back after this short break. And now here comes Trick Williams.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams.
Trick Williams making an entrance here. This is his first time on Monday Night Raw. This is his debut, and it's coming at a pinnacle moment here in the new era, the first episode of this new era. And ladies and gentlemen, Trick Williams is also looking to build momentum to Lyon, France, if he can prove himself to the general manager, Adam Pearce, to prove that he gets a shot at any of the championships here on Monday Night Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, Trick Williams looks fired up. But who is his opponent? And here comes Ilya Dragunov. Ilya Dragunov had one hell of a season last Universe mode, becoming one of the greatest WWE champions we had in Universe mode.
From Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilya Dragunov.
But can Dragunov do the same here tonight? Or in this season, can Ilya still have that fire in him to be back at the top of the mountain, be the face of the WWE? Ladies and gentlemen, the referee rings the bell, and ladies and gentlemen, this match is underway. Elbow collar tie-up. Trick Williams, Ilya Dragunov. Ilya sends Trick into the corner, And we're going to have a clean break. Great show of respect by these two competitors. Into another elbow collar tie-up. And now Trick Williams using his height and muscle to force Ilya. And now there's the first strike of the match. And now back into another elbow collar tie-up. Into an arm wrench by Dragunov. Wrenching on the arm of Trick. And now there's the attack on the arm again. And now Dragunov focusing on the arm. This is what makes him so dangerous. His ability to focus on one body part and brutalize it. Trick Williams though trying to fight out of it. Ilya Dragunov though applying more and more pressure to the shoulder, to the arm of Trick Williams. And now taking down Trick. And now there's the senton by Ilya Dragunov. Now what does Ilya have in mind here? Sending Trick off the ropes into a back body drop. Going for the pin on Williams. And a kick out at 2. A near fall for Ilya Dragunov into a back elbow to the mid back of Trick. Looking for it again. Trick though finds a reversal into a shoulder tackle. Knee to the lower back of Dragunov. Kick to the head. And now look at Trick showboating here. Big chop, another chop. And now Trick Williams with Falcon Arrow. Trick Williams going to the top rope. Trick Williams with the frog splash. No. Big chop. And another chop. And now Trick Williams. This is not where you want to be. You do not want to trade chops with Ilya Dragunov. Big reversal by Trick. And now into another punch. And now Ilya Dragunov with a punch of his own. And now a chop. And now Trick Williams with a chop of his own. Both of these men going back and forth here. Another chop. No, Trick finds a punch. And another punch. And now look at these two men. Hockey brawling in the middle of the ring. And now Ilya Dragunov going to the top rope. Trick Williams tried to hit him off. Hurricane Rana by Dragunov. And now look at Dragunov getting up Trick Williams. Dragunov so dangerous in so many ways. Oh, there's the elbow. Knocking out so many people. Going for the pin. There's 2. And Ilya Dragunov just like that. Laying out Trick Williams and securing the victory.
Here is your winner, Ilya Dragunov.
Ilya Dragunov proving why he's the most dangerous person here on Monday Night Raw. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Back here on Monday Night Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes
The following
Cora
contest
Jade.
is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, Cora Jade.
Cora Jade might be the up-and-coming future of the WWE. Her best friend, Roxanne Perez, tore it up in NXT. But ladies and gentlemen, Cora Jade have competition here tonight. She has a devil to contend with. Because ladies and gentlemen, Cora Jade is going one-on-one with arguably one of the most valuable superstars ever in the wrestling industry. Stephanie
And
Vaquer.
her opponent from San Fernando, Chile, Stephanie Hackett.
And you guys gotta think, if either of these women, if any of these superstars here tonight win, just like Trick Williams and Motor City Machine Gun, you think they will be in line for championship matches at Lyon, France at Backlash. Stephanie Vaquer looking to kick off a massive new era for herself here on Monday Night Raw. Stephanie, Cora Jade, ladies and gentlemen, this match is official. Locking up both of these women into a gauntlet by Stephanie Vaquer. Cora Jade. This is her Raw debut on Monday Night Raw as well. And now into the headlock by Vaquer. But Cora Jade reverses it into a headlock of her own. And Stephanie Vaquer sweeps the leg. Down goes Cora Jade. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Stephanie Vaquer sends Cora Jade off the ropes into a Russian leg sweep. No, Cora Jade reverses into a kick of her own. But Stephanie Vaquer once again grabbing Cora Jade, but Cora Jade sliding out of it quickly. Off the ropes go Vaquer into a loose stand press. Ladies and gentlemen, Cora Jade looking to prove herself to all these WWE fans here tonight. Big knee to Stephanie. But Stephanie pops right back up Cora Jade, once again locking up with her. And now wrenching the arm of Cora Jade. With all her past shoulder injuries, this is not a good spot to be if you Cora Jade. Now once again, wrenching on the arm and the shoulder of Cora Jade. Stephanie Vaquer is so dominant with her submissions and her grapples with really her entire moveset here. And now taking down Cora Jade once again. And now Stephanie Vaquer going to the apron, getting Cora Jade up. What is she thinking about? Crossbody misses. Off the ropes goes Cora Jade though. Duck under. Into a massive belly to belly. No. Rake of the ice. And now Cora Jade with the Hurricane Rana. Going for the pin off the Hurricane Rana is Cora Jade. Is this going to be enough? And a kick out at one. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Cora Jade getting up Stephanie. Taking up Stephanie Vaquer into the corner and throwing Stephanie. Look at Jade with the axe handle from the middle rope. Stephanie out there, got back up. And now here's the punches and the STO by Cora Jade. And now getting up Stephanie in their corner. What is Cora Jade thinking? The Hurricane. Cora Jade is such a veteran in this red circle. Into the reverse neck breaker. Not going for the pin though. What is Cora thinking? Middle of the ring is Stephanie Vaquer. Cora Jade with the crossbody. And now working over the legs of Stephanie. Cora Jade has been dominant mostly this entire match. And now look at Cora Jade. Was looking for a big move. Big kick. And now Cora Jade with the DDT. Going for the pin. There's two. And Cora Jade knocked off Stephanie Vaquer.
Here is your winner, Cora Jade.
Cora Jade picking up massive momentum after defeating. We still have more action coming up for y'all here tonight. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Visionary. He is a revolutionary. And ladies and gentlemen, he's looking to become World Heavyweight Champion here in Universe Mode. And the crowd fully behind Seth Rollins here tonight. Seth Rollins, he's a decorated superstar.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins.
He's a decorated superstar here in Universe Mode, a two-time Grand Slam champion. And ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins is just taking it all in here tonight. The WWE Universe is singing to Seth Rollins. This place is going crazy here in Madison Square Garden. MSG is tearing the roof off this place for Seth freaking Rollins. But ladies and gentlemen, his opponent though is also looking to become World Heavyweight Champion, because here comes main event, Jey Uso.
And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso.
Main event, Jey Uso. Ladies and gentlemen, coming out through the WWE Universe. And he looks fired up here tonight. But Jey Uso's looking to win his first singles world championship here in Universe Mode. He is an Intercontinental Champion before. He was a United States Champion last series. And then destroyed the tag team division with his brother Jimmy. But now look at Jey Uso, hyping up the crowd once again, yeeting here in Madison Square Garden. And look at the rave of WWE fans, yeeting with Jey Uso here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be arguably one of the greatest matches here in Universe Mode. Let's get into it. Seth Rollins, Jey Uso. And let's get into it. Big punch by Seth. And now into the tie-up. Uso pushing Rollins back into the corner. Are we going to get a green flag here? Yes, we are. Big kick to the midsection, and now Uso lays out Rollins. And now Jey sitting up Rollins and getting Rollins up now to a knee. Big super kick, down goes Rollins once again. And now Jey Uso, he cannot keep his eye off the ball here. He needs to keep focused. And Rollins getting out of the reverse Boston Crab into an elbow to the chest now. And now Rollins so dangerous with his moveset. Jey though finding answers. Seth finding more answers though. But there's a small package by Uso. And a kick out by Rollins. Big elbow on Seth's chest. Big punch. Another punch. Big insecurity. Down goes Rollins. What does Uso have in mind? Big drop to the back. And now Uso climbing to the top rope. Uso with the elbow drop. Big reversal by Seth. Super kick misses. Big punch. Kick to the midsection knee. Uso caught the leg, instantly by Rollins. Big knee to the back now by Seth. Now what does Seth have in mind here? Big drop kick in the corner. And now Seth Rollins going to the apron. Slinton misses. Uso had a reversal for. And now Uso. Irish ripping. Samoan drop now. Seth, although got right back up. And now look at Rollins getting carried by Uso off the ropes. And now attacking the arm of Rollins. It's Jey Uso. Big punch. And now look at Jey. With another one laying down Rollins. But what does Jey have in mind? Rollins rolling to the outside. Big punch, down goes Rollins. And now Jey Uso showboating in the corner. That's not smart. He's giving Seth ample amount of time. Kick to the midsection. Seth Rollins is in a bad spot here. Jey Uso dropping Seth face first into the corner. Big kick by Rollins now. And now is this Rollins' moment to gain momentum. Big drop kick sending Uso across the ring. And now into the submission. But there's the rope break by the referee. And now Jey Uso picks up Seth into another Samoan drop. Seth Rollins throwing Jey against the rope. Big drop kick, down goes Jey. And now Seth Rollins going to the apron, getting up Jey Uso. What does Seth have in mind? Big knee, down goes Zeus. Rollins so efficient with his moveset into the revolutionary knee. And now going up across the ring, looking to get Uso up here. What does Seth have in mind? Into a cross body. Going for the pin. This could be enough to defeat Uso, and not even a 1 count by Jey. Into the elbow drop by Seth now. And now what does Seth have in mind? Into another senton. This time it connects. Kick to the arm. And now Rollins looking to size up Uso. There's a stomp. The stomp by Seth. There's 2. And Uso kicks out. Kick to the midsection. Rollins with a pedigree. Down Jey. Is this enough now? There's 2. And Seth Rollins defeats Jey Uso.
Here is your winner, Seth freaking Rollins.
Seth Rollins, so dangerous. The visionary. He is a revolutionary. And now once again getting sung by the Madison Square Garden, the WWE Universe. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is our main event of the night. And it is CM Punk. I think someone is about to be in clobbering time here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, I do have to mention that Adam Pearce made this a #1 contenders triple threat match. Winner faces another one next week. You're gonna have another triple threat match at Lyon, France, at Backlash for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
CM Punk looking to regain championships here in Universe Mode. And if you guys remember, he returned last season but really didn't do much. And now he's looking to change that. Madison Square Garden's fully behind CM Punk here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, who is the other two members in this matchup? Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a banger after banger after banger, because here comes the Irishman. Here comes Sheamus.
And his opponents, first from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
Sheamus is looking to climb the mountain once again, looking to prove to everybody why he is a future Hall of Famer. Sheamus is looking to capture the World Heavyweight Championship at France, at Backlash. But who's that third member? Because this is a triple threat match. To close out Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the ruler of Monday Night Raw. Here comes the debuting Oba Femi. This guy is a powerhouse.
And from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 273 pounds, Oba Femi!
Oba Femi, he's looking to rule Monday Night Raw with the World Heavyweight Championship. And this man has been on a tear back in NXT. But ladies and gentlemen, NXT's no longer a thing. So all of the NXT talent got called up to either Raw or SmackDown, and you will see them in the upcoming weeks. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this triple threat match. Oba Femi, CM Punk, and Sheamus. Who's going to Lyon, France? Madison Square Garden fully behind CM Punk, chanting his name here. And this match is underway. Oba Femi taking it to Sheamus right away. And now look at Punk. There's the chops, punches. There's the knee by Punk. And now Punk with the swinging neckbreaker down on Sheamus. Punk turning his attention to Oba Femi now. Up against the ropes. Big knee. Down goes Femi. But Sheamus now taking advantage. But CM Punk finds a reversal fall into the suplex. Going for the pin. Not smart because Oba was right there. Now look out, Oba Femi. Big uppercut to the head. Into the clothesline. Into another clothesline to Punk now. And now Oba Femi. This is why he's been so dominant in NXT. The speed of the size of this man is truly insane. And now look at Sheamus. Went for a tender stick, but not going to use it. CM Punk with a big back body drop on the apron. Down goes the ruler. And now CM Punk and Sheamus are both showboating here in this matchup. Big uppercut by Oba Femi. And now Oba Femi with ease lifting up the Celtic Warrior and dropping him on the barrier. CM Punk getting back inside the ring. The only way to win this match is by pinfall or submission. Small package by Oba. Sheamus broke it up. And now look at this. Sheamus and Oba Femi battling it out. Big clothesline. And now a clothesline by CM Punk. Big punch by Oba. Off the ropes goes Oba Femi into a single leg drop kick by Punk. Big reversal by Oba Femi into the elbow drop. And now There's Sheamus with the chair, but Obafemi just bulldozed through it. Punches to the face now to Sheamus. And now Punk's already back up to his feet. Punk with the small package suplex. Big boot by Sheamus into the corner. Now look at Sheamus beating on the back of Punk and now taking it to Obafemi. Big single leg dropkick. Sheamus is bleeding from that. But look at Punk. Big knee to the knee of Sheamus. Trying to disabilize that blow kick that is so dangerous by Sheamus. And now there's the clothesline. Down goes Sheamus. And now Sheamus is already back up. Sheamus taking out Obafemi. This has been a relatively one-on-one match between Punk and Sheamus as of right now. Going for the pin on Sheamus. There's two and a kick out by the Celtic Warrior. And now here comes the ruler. Once again, big reversals by both men. And now Obafemi grabbing Sheamus. What is Obafemi thinking? Sheamus though, with elbows to the midsection, and now Punk taking it to Sheamus. Sheamus taking down Punk. And there's the chair by Obafemi. And the crowd roars and boos. Ladies and gentlemen, Obafemi just brutalizing both men with the chair. And now taking down Sheamus once again. And now Punk gets back up to his feet. Big chop, big punch. Into the atomic drop. Oba just slapping CM Punk now. What is Obafemi thinking? Obafemi powerbomb on the apron, on the barrier. That doesn't feel good, Nephew Punk. And now there's Sheamus paying Obafemi back for the chair shot. And now taking it to CM Punk as well. And now look at Sheamus just 9 punches down on Obafemi. And now Punk getting back inside the ring. Sheamus is gonna follow. CM Punk though, showboating in the corner. And Sheamus is making him pay for it. And now double teaming. Sheamus is Obafemi and CM Punk, but that didn't last long. CM Punk turned his attention to Obafemi with a knee to the shin. And now Punk taking it to Sheamus, who got laid out by a roundhouse kick. And now there's the kendo stick that Sheamus brought in a while ago. But Sheamus finding a well-placed punch to knock the kendo stick out of Punk's hands. Into the what a clothesline by Sheamus, taking down Obafemi. Now look at Sheamus hyping up MSG here tonight for this main event. And now Punk showboating. Sheamus getting Punk up and down on the apron, the hardest part of the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Throwing Obafemi across ringside. Big knee. Now Oba finds a reversal. Punk is back inside the ring, just watching these two bruiserweights just battle it out. Big reversal. Big knee. Down goes Obafemi. And now look at Punk just showboating. Not even trying to interject himself into Obafemi and Sheamus. But now look at Sheamus. Big bro kick. Down goes Obafemi. And now Sheamus getting back inside the ring. CM Punk, that's why he was waiting. CM Punk with the GTS. Going for the pin. Oba gets back up to his feet. There's two and a kick out by Sheamus. Big punch by Obafemi, and now look at Obafemi launching CM Punk. Going for the pin. Going. There's two. And Obafemi can't put away Punk. And now Sheamus sends Obafemi off the ropes. Big bro kick again. Now Sheamus pins Oba. 1, 2, and Sheamus moves on. to Lyon, France. He goes to Backlash.
Here is your winner, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
But ladies and gentlemen, we will find out who he faces next week. Thank you for watching Monday Night Raw.